Hey guys and gals, what's up? Today I'll be talking about a movie called BoneJangles, and let me just say thank you to While I Releasing for letting me give me an opportunity to review the screener. The movie's 1 hour and 18 minutes, but I believe when it gets released, it might be longer or it might be an unrated version. Again, this is only a screener. You know, screeners are usually stuff when when reviewers get to review the movie before before the release date, and give you our honest opinion what we think about the movie. Non-spoilers, of course. Keep it respectful. That's I always gotta say that to a lot of people, because when they give you an opportunity, to a lot of reviewers, when you have opportunity to review stuff before the release date, show respect to the directors, producers, and the marketing department. That is nice stuff. That respect reviewers like us, they'll get the word of mouth out there. And let me give you the release date. This movie will be officially released on video demand on July 18. So be on the lookout for that. And shout out to the director Brett DeJanga for making this movie. This is a movie I actually did wanted to see anyway. I remember seeing the trailers for it, and I thought it was interesting to watch. What it sounds like to me when I saw the trailers at the time: a serial killer versus monsters. That's what I thought in a town, which it is, by the way. But again, I'm trying not to. I don't want to spoil it. I'm gonna keep it simple. The movie is it's like really a horror and a comedy. It's horror comedy, and it's good. It's comedy, like spoofing on slasher movies, slasher characters, pretty much. And you got these two cops. They they nervous. They like two Shaggies, pretty much, like Scooby Doo and Shaggy. You got two Shaggies, and they gotta go after this serial killer named BoneJangle. And you found in the story for this character that his mother was like a voodoo priestess, and his father was a serial killer before him. So like father, like son, right? The father became a serial killer. Father was a serial killer, and then the son followed, and his father first and become a serial killer. But his father is played by Reggie Bannister of the Fantasia movie fame, and it's funny when you see his outfit. I think that's the original ice cream truck outfit they had in the first Fantasia movie. What it looked like, because it looked like that. But BoneJangle does have a weakness. No weapons cannot stop him, right? Just like any other slasher killer, like Jason or Michael Myers, regular weapons cannot stop him. But this killer has two weaknesses: electricity, and he has to protect his penis. He has to be a virgin. Yeah, it's funny, but it plays off towards this movie. And I thought this movie was a really good horror comedy because it had character development. That's what I like about this movie, which I was surprised because it kind of separates the character development. You understand where BoneJangles coming from. You understand where the lead hero is coming from. The cop, the police officer guy that was from the town. Because when they captured BoneJangle, right, they had to transfer him to a prison, right? But they go to the police officer's town where he was born from. But then you find out this town has a mystery behind it. Every April 18, right, the town is played by a curse, and the curse wears off at sunrise, But every April 18, every year, zombies rise from the dead. And the curse came from a witch that was disrespected by the townspeople. So she placed the curse on the town pretty much. So you got So you pretty much, you get the cops, they get stuck between the middle of this going on. BoneJangle's free from getting out the truck because the vaccine came off when the gay cop crashed into the car. So BoneJangle's out free, going around killing people around the town or around the forest, And you got the cops crash into the wedding. Like when people's about to get married, like supposed to get married into a gym facility, but they have to wear off after April 18th when when it's sunrise, when the curses wear off. So they gotta, so they gotta stay in this gym facility, the two cops. And one of the cops saw his love interest, and they have a flashback, they have their own story. So this is where character development comes in, because you got a background story on him too. And then you get your background story on the witch that raised the zombies from the dead to take her revenge from the people of the town, and she needs like a virgin to fuel her powers, But all in all, I thought this was a good horror comedy. I thought it was nice kill scenes. There is blood and gore in it. The comedy was well done. I feel like the comedy was really good because it matches. It was well balanced, and the comedy they went overboard. The gay cop, he was pretty funny. I kind of like him. He was so funny. I like, because he was more like the comedy aspects of it. But you don't see him too much. You see him like here and there, and when it gets towards later on to the movie. But he's funny. He plays like a typical gay flamboyant character, and they play off the gay comedy on it too also, which I totally respect. Like the LGBT community, you'll enjoy a laugh out of it. The love story with the guy in the town, and why he left the town, and the girl felt like, why you never come back and see me, why you didn't confess your love for me at that time. Stories that explain themselves. And the BoneJangles killer himself, really like him. I really like how he looks. I can see a part 2 happening. Hey, never say never in a horror franchise. Like this could be a horror franchise. If you play it off well, I think you can see more BoneJangles. All in all, BoneJangles, highly recommended. Really enjoyed it. Very fun horror comedy. Was not disappointed at all. And I feel like, in my opinion, the trailer did live up to my expectation. Anyway, peace, guys, and see you later.